Ever feel like family drama is just one big mess? Well, today we're diving into a story that takes it to a whole new level. It involves a stepfather, a stepdaughter, a car, and $4,000. So, grab your popcorn, because this gets intense. Our story starts with a young woman who, after her father passed away, received some money. He wanted her to buy a car. She was 17 at the time and found a perfectly good car for $4,000, a car she could own outright. But her stepfather, let's call him Mr. Riha, stepped in. He told her, "You're under 18, that's not a good idea. Let's get you a newer, more reliable car instead. Sounds reasonable, right?" So they used her $4,000 as a down payment on a new car. The agreement was that once she turned 18, she would start making the car payments herself. But here's where things get complicated. The relationship between the stepdaughter and Mr. Riha started to sour. They had a few big arguments. He set house rules, and she struggled to follow them. At one point, he told her she could finish her first semester of college, but then she had to move out. This young woman had lived with her biological father for most of her life. She only moved in with her mother and stepfather for about 2 years. During one of their fights, she threw it in his face, saying, "You're not my real dad." He admitted that was true, but countered by listing all the things he'd done for her, taking time off work for Dr.'s appointments, buying her a computer, and, of course, the car. But here's the kicker. When their final blow-up happened and she had to leave, Mr. Riha kept the car. He argued that since he was making the payments, it was his, but the judge saw it differently. You can't take a teenager's inheritance, use it as a down payment on a car under your name, and then keep the car when you kick her out. That's just not how it works. His logic was, "I bought her a car," but the judge pointed out, "No, you didn't, you kept the car. If you want to keep the car, that's fine, but you have to give her back her $4,000. The stepfather tried to justify his actions by saying she was breaking house rules. So, the judge started asking some pointed questions to understand just how rebellious this teenager really was. Was she using drugs? No. Was she coming home drunk? No. The judge then ran through her accomplishments. Did she graduate high school? Yes. Did she apply to college? She was also working 30 to 35 hours a week at Chipotle. The judge looked at the stepfather and said, "Doesn't sound to me like the kind of kid who's a bum." She then asked him if he had his own children. He said yes, 2 grown and married kids who always lived with him. It seemed the judge was painting a picture of a responsible young adult, not some out-of-control troublemaker. Mr. Riha was trying to paint a picture of a difficult teen he'd raised, but the facts didn't quite line up. He had only been her primary caregiver for a couple of years. His own children had grown up with him. But he was ready to kick out his stepdaughter, who was actively trying to better herself through education and work, over what seemed like minor rule-breaking. The judge was not impressed. It certainly had to be more than just not doing the laundry. In the end, the judge's decision was swift and clear. She asked the stepfather if he had anything else to add. He started to speak, but the judge cut him off. "Nothing else you want to tell me, right?" He agreed, and with that, the verdict came down. Judgment for the plaintiff, the stepdaughter, for the full $4,000. He got to keep the car, but he couldn't keep her inheritance too. So, what do you think? Was the stepfather out of line, or was he just trying to enforce some household discipline? It's a classic case of family rules versus financial fairness. He wanted to be a father figure on his own terms, but when the relationship broke down, he tried to hold on to the financial leverage he had. The court saw right through it. It is a powerful reminder that good intentions don't give you the right to someone else's money, especially when it's an inheritance from a lost parent. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this.